Welcome to race number 12 of the Part-Timer Series. We are here at Bullitt for 12 laps of racing here. On the front row, Cindy Vieira and Emerson Arden. Row 2, Sheila Sullivan, Ryan Kesey. Row 3, Samuel York and Paul Sedini. Row 4 is Eric Caralla and Mason Powers. And row 5 is Dion Scott and Max Neuwirth. 2 more races to go until the All-Star race and then the chase. Jordan Newman, who won last week at Homestead for the part-timers, starting 24th. He did really good. He almost won the Cup race. So, I actually don't have much to talk about. Command is about to be given in a few seconds. And we'll see. Hopefully nobody comes off of turn 4 and goes into that wall, that we will never come back here again. That is a pretty bad wall. Anyway, watch the field go off a pit road here, and we'll get you to the green flag shortly. Ready to go racing. As you notice, no safer barriers on this track, so hitting the walls is dangerous and could cause driver's injury, even with the very good safety techniques on the cars, especially right there on that wall. Anyway, 12 laps of racing here at Bullitt Speedway. Who will the winner be? Green flag is out. We are on the way. Cindy Vieira leading the way here. Already almost 3 wide. Cindy Vieira trying to hang on to the lead, but they are 3, 4, almost 4 wide. Sam York to the front. Ooh, boy. Cindy Vieira just tapping the wall there. Leading at the line was Paul Sardinia. Ooh, look at the spin on that. As Eric Caralla is going to take the race lead. They are sliding through these turns. This is considered a super speedway, not a speedway. As now Paul Sardinia is going to look back for the race lead here. And you can see they're over 200 miles per hour here. Oh, and somebody else was in the wall back there. I believe that was the 42. And you can just see how loose they get into turn 1. Here's your top 3 now. Ryan Kesey looking for second. They do get an outside advantage coming out of turn 2, though. Turns 3 and 4 are the turns to pass. Paul Sardinia leading. Eric Caralla in second. Dion Scott, Ryan Kesey back here battling for third. So far, so good. Nobody has wrecked. As Eric Caralla will dive into turn 1 looking for the race lead. He will take the race lead. Paul Sardinia in second now. Ryan Kesey looking for that spot. I think we will definitely probably get a wreck off of turn 4 in the Cup race. That will be pretty bad. But you got to be willing to take risks for a good race. The cars are double padded. And they have made some good changes for back support in the cars, so third of the way through the race, Paul Sardinia going to take the lead here. Now Sheila Sullivan and Andrew Rich moving up through the field here. Paul Sardinia leads though. Eric Caralla, Sheila Sullivan second and third. Andrew Rich in fourth looking. Dion Scott in fifth. Now I think that was Emerson Arden in the back there that got into the wall. Reminder, points leader is Sam Rogers heading into this, but he is currently at the back of the field. Andrew Rich into third. Pasadena, Sheila Sullivan leading the way though. Andrew Rich in the third place now. Halfway through the race once we complete this lap. They're doing a very good job keeping it just double file. Now Sheila Sullivan will take the lead through turn 1. Andrew Rich into turn 2. Pasadena will get that high line advantage, keeping second place. Fastest lap has gone to Connor Breton. But single file racing up here at the front as Robert Rogers is making his way up to the front, and we got a wreck. There's a crash. Ryan Kesey was upside down. The race could be over. We did hit the line at 5 to go. They're still wrecking. Sheila Sullivan leads. Pasadena in second. Third is looking. Dion Scott's looking for third place here. He's going to take third place. Pasadena could be looking for the win here. Side by side. Sheila Sullivan's going to get it at the line. Dion Scott will get third. Philip Shingali with damage. Sean Harple. Jordan Newman done. Mason Jefferson, Ryan Kesey, Cindy Vieira. As they catch the pace car. I think this race is over, so let's see what cars are one and only caution of the race. Alright, so Ryan Kesey going into turn 1. Cameron Gaddu getting loose. They all get loose in turn 1, but they're going to get together, and right there, spinning the number 7 loose right up into the wall in front of Mason Jefferson. Into the 97 of Cindy Vieira. The 7 is going to go on a barrel roll here down the track. He hits the grass, and it's just on from there for the 7 car. And then see here. Looks like was it the 19? Oh, the 86 gets into the 25, and they're going to spin out. But up here, Cindy Vieira is going to come back up on the track from the grass, and Jordan Newman nowhere to go. Tough break for those drivers. Let's go on board with a few people here. Board with Cindy Vieira. Oof. Board with Mason Jefferson. A tough break for him. Finally on board with the 7. Board with Ryan Kesey. Rough ride for Ryan Kesey. Let's get you back to the race. We're back at the race. This race is over. 2 laps to go. Lights are still on. Ryan Kesey, Mason Jefferson, Cindy Vieira, Jordan Newman, the only drivers that are out of the race. The 3 that will advance will be Sheila Sullivan, Paul Sedina, and Dion Scott. Ryan Kesey and everybody, all the drivers are okay. Cindy Vieira did get a pretty good lick there with Jordan Newman, but those 2 are okay. Mason Jefferson is okay, and Ryan Kesey is a bit disoriented, but he is fine as well. So no injuries from that huge wreck there. So turn 1 and coming off of turn 4 will probably seem to be the wreck points here at this track. We'll have to watch out for that in Cup. So this race is pretty much over. So we'll see you at the Cup race.